To volunteer or not to volunteer? That is the question. Many people used to think that volunteering is just helping on different events of different skills, but in fact, we don't really imagine how important volunteering is. Today, almost everything can be called volunteering, but one of the most striking examples of it is the organization The Sun Circle. So today we are going to speak with Olga Tatarintseva, the head of this center. How long have you been volunteering?
I started my work for this non-governmental organization in 2015.
How can you explain us the mission of your center? What is it?
It's actually not a center, it's a non-governmental organization. Its charter, according to its charter, which was accepted when the organization was open. It started its work in 2011. This year we are 13 years. Our company, our organization is 13 years. And one of the key aims, key goals of our organization is to get all the parents together with the purpose of helping their children.
You spoke about the 13 so-called birthday of your organization. So how many events do you have a year? So how many events?
We do not have finance, which is constant, so that we are 100% sure that we'll be able to provide some studies for our children. And that's why we are participating in some grants.
It's very cool that you have lots of grants. Maybe you have some event or some grant that you are proud of the most. What is it, if you have such?
We do have such a project, and this project is connected. This was our actually first project which we won our first money for. It was the open world, we call it the open world. And now we have different modifications, and the last one was the open world of the Ivanov region.
So your work is closely connected with children and with their problems. So how many children did you manage to help during the whole work of your center?
I was not calculating, but within the framework of one grant, it was around 300 children who participated.
Who participated, yes. And we can say that you helped them, yes, in some way.
In some way, yes.
We talked about the help that we can give to your center and to you, to children that are participating in your project. So what do you think the main qualities that a person that wants to help needs to possess?
The first quality which the person should possess is the wish to help, because it's impossible to be a helping hand if there is not a wish, but if there is just a sign of fashion.
I want to ask you, what qualities should a headmaster possess?
In the first place, I would put here also motivation, because nothing happens without motivation. Do what you should and come what may, something like that. So this should be the motto of the person who is in the social sphere.
How can we avoid challenges that we may face during participating in volunteering or in such organization as you have?
In the first place, there should be strong work, mutual work of the leaders of the volunteer organization and the organization like ours.
Thank you very much for this interview. I appreciate the time you've given me. Thank you very much.
Guys.
So today we tried to answer the most essential question: why do we need volunteering and why is it necessary in our lives? Volunteering is extremely important because in a constantly changing world, we ought to know that there are people who are always ready to lend a helping hand.